What is up, everybody? Morning transcend, everybody else. I'm a little late this morning. Apologies. I had to do a bunch of chores this morning because Chris had to leave at the butt crack of dawn to go pay property taxes for the year, so she had to go stand in line at the city hall. So I had to help out and do all the morning chores. As a result, I am a little bit behind. Okay, let's see what we can get up to today. I'm not sure if we're finished today. We might finish today. We're getting close to the end. But we still have quite a few quests left, so we shall see what we shall see. Herbalist. Let's do this one first. And for those of you who weren't here yesterday, my specialist appointment has been scheduled with the doctor. I gotta go back into the doctor on the 22nd. But I can probably do that after my morning stream because I have to, they do it really weird here. So I have to go into my doctor clinic, my local clinic on the 22nd to actually get my pass. It's like a day pass to go see the specialist, which I go see on the 23rd. And I don't know what time I'm going on the 23rd until I go to my local clinic on the 22nd. So I'm going in on the 22nd, probably after my morning stream because I can go in at any time for that because I just got to go in, get my pass, and they'll tell me what time my appointment is the following day. And then the 23rd, I will go to the doctor. I don't know what time I'm going to the doctor yet, so I will let people know when I get closer to that. Because if it's an afternoon appointment, then I'll be able to do my morning stream and just go after my stream. But if it's a morning appointment on the 23rd, I will skip the morning stream and probably just do something when I get back. I got to go to the city, which is like a 2.5 hour away. So it's going to be, I'll lose the whole day. There may not be a stream that day. We'll just see how it goes because it depends on how the appointment goes, how quick it is, and then everything else. Usually when we go to the city, it's like 8 hours because it's like a 2.5 hour ride there, 2.5 hour ride back. You're going to lose 5 hours right there. And then there's taxis around town plus whatever appointment you end up doing. And then, yeah, so we'll just see how it goes. But that's 23rd. Casey says having to stand in line to pay taxes and insult to entry. I really wish it was different. They don't really do a lot of automation for things here, like online stuff. So um, some of that just has to do with like identity theft and everything else. Like I was gonna go pay because I was like I've never actually done the payment before. I was like I would like to do that just to know what I need to do, what paperwork. And I'm not actually allowed to do the payment because I'm not the principal name on the title for the house. My wife is. So I can't actually make the payment. Like she has to be the one to make the payment unless we go get like a power of attorney set up and everything else. And it's like, well, that's not worth it. So I'm just gonna stay home and you can go do it like you normally do. Um, but yeah, it's a thing here because they try to crack down on like identity theft and everything else. So they want to make sure that it is the right person paying the bills and everything else. So, but the cool thing is every year the way this works is if you they offer discounts based on when you pay. So because we're paying in January at the beginning of the year, if you pay by a certain date, you get a 30% discount on your property taxes. And then if you're over the age of 60, you actually get a 50% discount on your property taxes if you pay by a certain date. If you wait until after January, then you pay the full price. But it's pretty cool the way it works because like um, you get anywhere from a 15 to a 30% discount depending on when you pay. But if you're over 60, then you get a full 50% off. But it all has to be done by a certain date. So it's worth it to go stand in line. You lose a few hours, but who cares because you're getting a 30% discount on your property taxes for the year. Um, and we paid our water bill yesterday, the day before. Um, And then the water bill was like, it's really cool because we don't have metered water here, which is weird because everywhere else we've lived in this country, we've had a metered water bill, meaning you pay for your usage. But here it's just a flat bill. So we paid about $70 yesterday is what we paid, like $70, and that's our water for the entire 2025 calendar year. Like $70 for the whole year. We can use as much as we want to. But it was not that way when we lived in like Cancun or Mexico City. We still had to, pay metered. But everything's different everywhere you go around the world. Um, so, but it was cool because our property taxes are pretty inexpensive for our property. But even like I was on TikTok last night watching somebody. It's a Canadian who went and bought a condo. He bought a $250,000 condo, so a $250,000 condo in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. So $250,000 condo, and his property taxes for the whole year. He's 62. He got a 50% discount. He went and got his discount. He paid $300 for the whole year for his property taxes on a $250,000 condo. Beachfront condo, $250,000, $300, $300 for property taxes. So property taxes are not that big of a deal here. Gustav says, will KCD2 have the same character dependency? Yep. Yep. Your character has to be strong and good. But the good thing is that KCD2 is you're starting off the game with Henry already having certain amount of levels, so you're not starting from scratch like you do in this game. Yeah, Playa del Carmen's not bad. We lived there for about 6 months. We did 8 years in Cancun and about 6 months in Playa del Carmen. Unfortunately, we had a really shitty landlord. We had a really good landlord in Playa del Carmen for 8 years, and then a really shitty landlord in Playa del Carmen. So really good landlord in Cancun, really bad landlord in Playa del Carmen. Then we went to Mexico City and had a really awesome landlord in Mexico City for the 4 years we were there. Or landlady, I said. She was really cool. Is Mexico City as hectic as people say? Well, I don't know what you mean by hectic. I had a great time living in Mexico City, but we lived downtown, like not even 2 blocks, like a block and a half away from the American Embassy, right downtown by the Angel of Independence. We had a great location for 4 years, like 300 restaurants at our front door. Like you could walk in 10 minutes in any direction and find hundreds of restaurants. You can get to the airport in 30 minutes via taxi or an Uber. There's trains, metros, scooters, bicycles, electric bicycles, buses. Mexico City is awesome. I loved Mexico City. The only thing that I hated about Mexico City was the earthquakes. The earthquakes are a legit thing, and they are all the time. Like every week, there's an earthquake. You'll be sitting there, and you'll think like maybe there's a dump truck going by or something. Oh no, it's an earthquake. Like there's earthquakes every single week in Mexico City. Most of them are like in the 3 to 4 range, and then about 4 times a year, you get a big 7.5, 7.2. The alarms start going off. Everybody's running for the front door, trying to get outside of the meeting points. And when you live on like the second or third floor, you're running down flights of stairs. Like the earthquakes are a legit thing, and smog. But it's great weather, great food, great culture. I love it.
God preserve you. Good night. Can I do something for you?
I need something to keep our soldiers awake. Do you know of anything that might help?
I do know of a concoction to ward off sleep. I can teach you how to make it if you like.
But I need enough for at least 100 people.
I can't help you with that. You'll have to brew up a bit at a time as it's needed. So, do you want to do it or not?
Do I want to do it? Not
No, I
really.
need someone who will do it for me.
I'm sorry, but I'm not a miracle.
All right, so she's gonna
I need something to keep...
just teach
I
me the
do know of
recipe.
That'll be very helpful.
Cockerel potion. Okay.
Would you teach me something about medicinal...
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right.
Isn't that quite a lot? Satisfied?
That's a poor offer.
Ah, you're flaying me here.
Well, a little more and we'll call it a deal.
I better just accept that.
Agreed. Now, listen up. Good luck.
Could she have another rank of training? Excuse me.
Would you teach...
Certainly.
I'm interested in more...
Wouldn't you?
I'm interested in more of...
Wouldn't you rather?
Oh, do I not have level 5?
Well,
It says required level 5. I thought I had level 5. Oh, I bet I do have level 5, but just barely. Yeah, I'm level 6. Huh. But she won't teach me anything. That's interesting. Alright, cockerel potion. Potion. I think I have everything to make this. Spirits. Start with spirits. Two handfuls of mint. Grind it down. Add it to the cauldron. Boil it for 1 turn. Add valerian and boil for 2 more turns. And then it says distill. Okay, how many of those do I need? Oh my god, I need 60? Ugh. I do not want to spend all my time doing alchemy. Can I find a different... Welcome aboard. I thought I had my alerts turned off. Apparently I didn't. Welcome aboard. Anyway. Do I have to craft 60 potions? Optional, get the potions some other way. Huh. So people are saying that you can actually convince her, but you have to have faction with her.
Good luck then.
Let's have a word about the price.
Well, we...
So you can't even...
That's a sum I can live with.
I don't know how many times I would have to do this.
Take care.
Right,
have a
that's what I'm
word about
trying
the
to do, but the
Well, we
problem
can
is
try.
like these things, I think these things I'm only able to offer such a small amount. I would have to add a few to the thing.
Here, and something for your trouble.
Okay, so that's a
Thanks.
tip. The question is though, I already got the recipe from her, so
Goodbye.
I don't know that she's actually going to want to do this. We'll see. Like, she might not have the dialogue option
Let's
since
have
she
a
already
word about
taught
the
me the
price.
recipe.
Well, we can try.
Which I may be locked into being forced to do the potions.
This here, and
My word.
We'll see. I'm going to do this a few times just to see what happens. It's not really costing me anything.
Goodbye.
can we do something about the...
Well, we can...
This here, and
Thanks.
Is there anything I can do?
As it happens, there is. Drahomira, a widow from Ledechko, requested my
I might
services.
maybe do this
But
quest for her
it's
as
a
well.
long way on foot. And me with...
All the
Yeah,
way
yeah.
from Ledechko?
They do, but she didn't want a local. Do you
Okay.
know anything at all?
Exorcisms?
Exorcisms? No.
You know, banishing ghosts, smudging, spells.
That sounds like just a job
Haunted
for
butcher
me.
shop. More than a day's work for me.
It's not a task to be undertaken lightly. This is a real ghost.
Slit a black cock's neck on...
What a despicable thought. No. Do you know what smudging is?
Sounds like fun. I'll help you.
It's no game. It's a very serious matter. Drahomira was terrified.
Okay.
Fine.
That's a question for Drahomira. Take care.
She said something about poppies. It says collect 10 poppies. I wonder if I could just use the ones that are in my inventory. I'm gonna buy back all my stuff. Oh, she's got cockerel potions right there. Oh, I need 100 of them though. She's only got 6. Looks like we got a raid happening over on Twitch right now this morning. So welcome aboard everybody joining over on Twitch. We are multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I do not know why my alerts are sounding. They're supposed to be turned off. Hang on. I gotta find out why those are suddenly sounding this morning. Welcome aboard everybody. For those of you who are just joining via the raid, there is a 10-minute wait limit to chat. Same thing over on YouTube. Cuts down on spam because I don't have moderators. What hell was that horn, says Racker? That was the raid notification that we just got raided over on Twitch. Normally I have the audio notifications turned off, but Streamlabs this morning for some odd reason is ignoring the fact that I have those turned off. Bane Potion, Dollmaker. And Zolo's like, that didn't sound like and then Kingdom Come Deliverance. Lethian Water, Padfoot Potion. Ooh. I'm buying all the stuff she's got. Why not?
Let's talk about the price.
All right, so...
This here and a little top up.
Well now, thank you very much.
All right. Yeah, she still doesn't have the option to like
Good luck.
make the potions for me, so I may be stuck making all of these potions by myself. Be that as it may, let me talk to her because she does sell some cockerel potions, so I might as well buy them while I'm here. Because if I have to make 100 of them, Jesus, that's a lot. I'll try one more tip here, see if I can
I'd like to discuss the price.
convince her with
All
some more
right, so-
faction.
This and a little something on top, for good measure.
Chop it all off.
My word. Thank you kindly.
But thanks, Scotty Man, for the raid over on Twitch. Appreciate it. For those of you tuning in on Twitch, don't forget the day-to-day between the live streams happens over on YouTube. Daily streams usually start around 6 a.m. Central Time on YouTube and Twitch. Today I was a little late because I had to take care of homestead chores because Chris went to go pay property taxes this morning, so I had to run around for a couple hours and take care of the chickens and the ducks and the cats and everything else. Turbum says, do you know how high skill you need to open some big chests with the very hard locks? I have no idea. I'm sure chat might know. I have not gotten that deep into lockpicking because I suck at it. All right, let's go to Ledechko and see about this quest. God, if I have to craft, I should go check the. Actually, you know what? Before I do any of that, I'm gonna go check the apothecary in Ratai because he might sell cockerel potions as well. I really don't want to craft 100 cockerel potions. That's ridiculous. I can't remember how many I have on me right now. That's gonna be like 20 combines. That's a freaking like 2 hours of grinding alchemy. And it's not 100, sorry, it's 60, and I have 9 right now. Yeah, I even using the simplified version on the controller, I still suck at it, Enzo, though. It is what it is.